All right. Okay. Okay. Love offer. Let's see. All right, y'all. Welcome back to the platform. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see about the painful memories. Somebody's talking about some painful memories about when they was young, but somebody is a liar. This is actually the person with the sex demon. And then what is this about this shy energy? Shy hoe. Remember we got that? They could be saying this about somebody. You know, there's a girl online. She a tarot reader, and I think her channel is named like I think her channel is named like Shy something, right? And she looked just like Takashi. This girl looks just like the girl, Krishan's sister. I'm gonna do a reading on something in a second. Let's just see if we can look at this, because I'm gonna see if this lead us to what we need to be looking at next. Okay. All right. Because somebody trying to get that to the top, and it's like a masculine energy. You brought this person in, like trying to let them play like they was in, like they was me, and then I feel like this person knocked that masculine down because they had a crush on me, and then somebody is a sex demon, and then. And then now this person is trying to knock both of us out the park. But the dangerous thing is, this one is not mine. I'm hearing that this is not ours, or this is not mine. Not my brother or sister or whatever this is. Right? Just like when I was little, I had girl cousins touch on me, but I ain't never touched on no girl. I wasn't even interested in talking to girls. And I probably like was 24 or something when I was like, I wonder what it would be like to be with a girl. Just to have sex with a girl. I didn't want to be with the girl. I didn't want to be in a relationship. Right? And I played around with the idea for like a year or something like this, and it didn't go that well. So I stopped, and then probably like around 30, in my early 30s or something, I'm like, let me give this a try again. And it didn't go that well, and then I just put the shit down. Like I said, I don't know what the future holds, but I feel like a lot of these people they spoiled. The people in the background have been able to be in the background without getting health checks, without getting mentally checked, but the government or somebody higher must know that these people have this type of access to other people. So this is like, I don't know if the government is afraid of, because I'll be picking up on this sector of like maybe military brats or whatever that learn things from when their parents in the military, and they took these things into the underworld, right? To fit in with these other people, finally finding people that they can fit in with, because some military children move around a lot, and they feel like they don't have friends, and they always, so this might be like a gang of like that. I was picking up on, there's a gang of like children that's military brats or something. Okay. That have something to do with some underworld sector here. Okay, let's see. So I feel like we got something out of this one, but someone told me to do it again. They have hurt me. Somebody is in despair. So we got somebody could be from Minnesota, something like this. Avenue, Ert. So somebody, Ert is it like a tent or something, right? And no, a yurt is that. But Ert, so I don't know, Erte, I don't know. Me and me, little Uzi, I don't know, somebody like this. Vert. Vert. All right, let's see. We got inconstancy. Okay, somebody's acting sad about something like reminiscing or something like this about the past or about somebody, or maybe somebody passed away and somebody's acting like they sad or something, or they're thinking about that person but they're not, or somebody could have broke up with somebody or something like this. I'm not sure. I just wanted to use this one because it got a lot of different types of, yeah, somebody could have been with a rich man, okay, or somebody was making their way to riches, okay. I don't know if this rich man, there's a rich man and then there's somebody else in despair. I don't know, maybe somebody, it says me, okay, so this could be, the rich man could be me or you. Somebody else is in despair. And then this person that's fake acting like they care. So somebody could have chose somebody to show up in the public with that really don't care about them. They trying to act like they're a supportive person and like be like, oh yeah, my man or whatever, or doing all this extra stuff, tattoos and shit. But I just feel like, I don't know. We got a reporter of the bloodline. Something is in the upright. Maybe there could be a reporter or somebody doing some investigation on this person to see if they're a part of a bloodline, because something just ain't adding up here. Okay, this could be like a Flynn Rider energy. Yeah, because I feel like this Flynn Rider is in despair because they could have been supposed to come get you or me, like a Rapunzel energy, out of the tower. You or me might end up being a wealthy person, but this person could be getting got by this other person, this other feminine energy. All right. So now somebody's trying to figure out a different way through the bloodline to check if this person is who they say they are. I don't know. Maybe somebody's seeing something strange about this person. Somebody could be like a pure blooded Indian, like not Indian, but alien. Okay. They're just here as an alien. Because I don't know. And there's something about the internet too, being the snake this time. You know how the internet goes in many different fashions, ways, forms, whatever, whatever. Something about the snake is not necessarily a one group of people. Like G7 is a conglomerate of people or a group. It's not just like, oh, the colonizers, the English colonizers came and then did this to us in the land. It's like, I don't know, it's something about the internet. Like it's something very dangerous about the internet if people would stop and pay attention, or the way we use it, or there's no constraints, or the internet has just been able to take over the minds and the homes, and it's just been able to take. Nobody really questions the effects, right? Even of getting something like readily right there at your fingertip with Google and stuff like this. Nobody, like, I was thinking about the brain. You see what I'm saying? And how something can get out of, like, something could go viral and go haywire, and like viral is a thing because somebody could be spreading a lie and it could go viral or something like this. And then everybody is cemented in people's minds. And somebody can control how much that information or how much that viral clip comes and goes, comes back into, I don't know. It's something like, it could be a weapon, really. Yeah, somebody took somebody's candlestick, all right, the anchor, but they can't hold it down. So somebody could be getting, okay, in despair. This could be somebody being born with the 7 churches that they better go back to their first love, or else somebody's going to remove their candlestick. Now, this could be a man getting a warning if this person let their penis or something, get in the way of their thinking. This could also be a feminine energy that has a phallic. That could be a boy, okay? Or this could be a feminine energy. Some of you could have been castrated as you were younger. And the weird, gross thing is your parts can still be available somewhere. Or maybe you were going through a transformation and you were supposed to get a new part because they took it when you was little and you didn't. So they could have gave it to somebody else or something like this, okay? So somebody don't have somebody anchored down anymore, or somebody can't hold somebody down. This could also be something of a bloodline where somebody is trying to distinguish. Like, say there's somebody in the group of this family, but they're not acting like the family. They don't think like the family. They don't do, and somebody's questioning like, man, this person don't act like this breed of people or something. Like, let's investigate. But I feel like maybe whoever's reporting on this, somebody can't pin this person down with something, because usually this person could probably like flip something on somebody or manipulate. Somebody could be a liar. We picked up on liars earlier. The number 7 could be significant, 7 to 9, right? Again, remember this, that Some people have been in the underworld or in the background or something. They've been living all the time. But when people say, "Oh, when I was little," or "when I was first born," or "when I was 7," this could be talking about 7 years ago. Because some people just got brought back into the game, or they got turned into a vampire, or they got altered, or they got changed or sired 7 years ago. This person could be 27, but they're referring to something that could have happened 7 years ago, not when they were 7 years old. Get what I'm saying? Okay. So these people are charting down their journey of once they go through when they're changed or altered here. Okay. Some of these people could be doing that. All right. And then we got a gold or the orange reporters. So there could be two having to get involved because something could have happened with your bloodline or somebody's bloodline here around the time when Trump was president, or when Trump was like a big famous person or something. That's my orange energy. Or again, this could have something to do with the state of Florida, or a politician or somebody that's very famous or something that's from Florida, or some kind of group. It could be a political group. I'm not really, I'm not, I think we picked it up and I think we found out what group this could have been the other day with the orange circle and then the orange hair and the orange people. And I thought that we found something else to link to that as far as a certain group, like the wig party, or, it's like it's a certain group or something like this. Okay. That I feel like we picked up on at that time. I just totally forgot what it was. Okay. These could be like older energies in a certain sector. It was something like this. Okay. So whatever this is, if somebody's being reported on, this person, usually these people usually could say, "Hey, what we got on that person?" So as soon as they come asking me about this, whoop, we're gonna say, "Oh, this about that." And maybe these two people that's coming at this person will question this person to see who they are, what they. It's like, who sent you here? Who are you, demon? Or who is that inside of you, demon? Because some of these people, girl or boy, they could be bringing back some of our ancestors, our grandfathers. Some of these grandfathers could have been some of your fathers, or their semen was used to create you, or something like this. And some of these people could be coming back over and over again instead of letting you get lifted up into a position, right, as a god, so you can start cleaning this. Or me, I would just say me in this situation. They keep bringing back like these ancestors or something like this in these younger vassals, right? Okay, it could be something like this. All right, they keep stealing somebody's journey or something like this, right? Okay, so for me, I know that one of my aunts, I'm not going to say her name or whatever, but one of my aunts, I know that they said that, I was like, why she never had a boyfriend or nothing like this, or why this, that, and that. And they were like, oh, because she got she got, molested. Something happened to her traumatic with a male when she was younger. And so it made me think about what happened to me over there in that same area, because they could have been in that same house when this happened. It could have been the same energy or the same entity or the same spirit or entity attachment. And like but for my thoughts and my memory, I got away. The person didn't actually assault me. And I don't think, unless there's some memories that have been taken out or something. Okay. But that happened. I don't know if it was some thoughts of repression. I don't know. Okay. But because she didn't have no kids either. And something violent happened to her with a male, and she never wanted to date again. That's what I was being told. Okay. But I was hearing that this group of women, some sort of group of women, had made those claims against, like immaterial claims against a boys or whatever. And then they trapped them into like a lifetime of servitude. So they may be okay with these entities or these males digging on other females in the family, but somebody could have claimed to be your mother, okay, and sent you and made you move, wanted you out. Once you came and they seen the entity attachment that was around you, somebody could have got jealous, and then they sent you out of the. It's an empress. It's one of these empresses. She was so wicked or whatever. They said that she tortured her child. She sent the child. Now some of these empresses didn't do this shit that they saying. That could be us. That's the real empresses that didn't get our chance to be the empress, but we know who we are. These could be these other people that took our empress ship from us, right? And they could have been the ones doing these wicked things. Okay. And you could be getting the blame for it. Somebody is trying to do something to put karma on you exponentially. Like they wanted to keep on happening over and over again in a cycle in your whole life for you to not excuse me, have love. This could even stem back to questions of you and who is your biological father or something in the family when you were little, and somebody could have been, jealous or something like this. It's a little bit deeper, okay? But I feel like these women also have the ability to speak to higher alien energies. They like to stick together because they can get their alien energy to come down here and do anything to something that make you start praying for God, but you done left God alone already, so you can't even get back connected to God. Like they could put a spiritual imprisonment or something on you with just a okay. But I feel like with me or somebody else or you, they weren't able to do that. And this scared this person. And that's why they wanted you to be far away. And they wanted to give your destiny to another child in the family. So they could have had this child do something heinous to you, okay, in order to get something from you so that they can share your reign. Okay. It's something like this that I was picking up on a little while ago. Okay. But somebody could have put a male in some type of servitude or restricted them from the family or restraining order or something like this on the basis that something happened to them. But really, they just wanted to enslave this person under them, under, keep this entity or this person, or this could be somebody that was hurt because somebody just broke up with them or they didn't want to talk to them no more. And that was one time was enough. And then this person put this person in some type of servitude. But when they met you, something could have changed or something like this. Okay. Now they would have maybe also always picked this person, even if they was checking you out throughout this whole time. But there's no way, they don't know how to get away, and you don't know that this is being done, and you don't know how to connect or click back into these energies. Or I'm thinking that if these are aliens and we're finding out now, and the child is born now, or the child is growing up, and the child sees what's going on, and I know that I'm the most high out of the family, then that means that I could exile these people possibly before they do something dangerous to me with these tools and shit that they've been using, you know what I'm saying, under my grandfather's name. If some of these people might not be the original children, if the grandmother also could have been an alien breed, and this could have been something here where, like me, they were using my womb, but I don't feel like necessarily these are my natural, they didn't leave me with my natural born children. If it's of my seed, they could have used that. It took these children in the background, used their energy, and give me something in the likeness. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so there's something heavy going on with trying to figure out who's who in a family dynamic or something like this. Okay, we could really be doing that because it off kilters the energy of the soil or the land when they're doing this for so long. When other people are supposed to step up to that might have more of a natural tie to the soil or that area, and or made a more of an impact. Like you could have cousins that lived on the north side, or the west side, but when you moved over there, you was only over there for a little bit, or you only went to school over there, but you made a whole bigger impact than these people ever did. And but now they're trying to step up in these higher seats and take over. It's something like this, and their connections with whoever they were connected to as a child could have been more with amongst the soil or the offspring or the grasses or the lower forms, and your head could have been in the clouds doing bigger shit. You know what I'm saying? So how these people, your dome could have been used like mine as a capital dome. So you know what I'm saying? How you going how after all this shit that I put in, even though I wasn't fully tapped in, I was just in autopilot. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. So how did you allow for these people here to try to trample over me when this is the work that I put in? But see, that's why I said about when it's time to pay up, time to give recognition, or time to give up the keys or give access to something. Once somebody awakens, then everybody want to scatter. It's a problem. Oh, this person is nasty, or they do this, or they do that, or something like this. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so somebody could be thinking they got something made or something here. Like this could be somebody, this whole family could have been acting like you wasn't the family or something like this, and they let somebody else in to play your part, and this person just shoveled all them out the way. You know what I'm saying? Like this. Or this person got a crush on you and a cousin or something, and they're trying to use their weight or their power to like command you or control you into a situation or something. And I feel like there's some elder men that like to see this. They let these girls that do this or they know how to do this get away with a lot. They might even be intimidated by them. They could be intimidated by you, but if this person is younger and they're more fit or something, they could be giving they can give them more access or something like this, right? And while they could be using, oh well, there's always a younger one that comes, not this time, not when the Christ come along. No, that's that forever reign. That's that respect right there. You see what I'm saying? And most of the time, my vassal has already been used for so much, like more than all the motherfuckers in the family put together. You see what I'm saying? So, it's something like this, okay? So yeah, a house could be in reverse, okay? All right. And then me or you or whatever this is, they could be you in the upright or I'm in the upright, but this house is definitely in reverse, okay? All right. And then we got sad news. So somebody could be, I could be the rich man, or you could be the rich man in your family sector or your house. This is not sad news because now somebody might want to help you because they just looked at you as a dusty or something like this, okay? Or a brokey, what they call it. And now somebody's finding out, wait a minute. Because somebody could have been smart enough, like, no, I'm waiting for that next motherfucker to come around, male or female, right? Somebody could have been thinking about this with you, but then they could have found out you their mother, or they could have found out you. I don't know. It's something weird about some young women here that's looking for an older gentleman or an older female, and they want to be tied to that person. Like they can sniff it, they can feel it. There's an African tradition about a woman that can see something on a man's forehead to know who's the wealthiest king. So she go to all the wealthy men and smile and flirt with them and everything like this and get gifts from them and stuff like this. But she's always to try to take their allotment or tap into them, but she's always on to the next one with the bigger bank and the bigger bank. And this is an African tradition or African deity or African witch or something that that does this. Like she spends her time in the marketplace, or what did Michael Jackson say in his song? She spent her time in the back row or the back dirty. Okay, wait, Dirty Diana. She's something. She knows when the boys in the town come to town. She waited backstage, whatever. You know what I'm saying, okay? The boys in the band. Why can I not get the lyrics right now? But you know what I'm saying. Maybe because I'm trying to talk, but it's turning into a rundown, and you okay? And I kind of don't want that to happen. What you doing, Goose?
Phone, please.
Phone, why your eyes so red?
Phone, please.
The phone is dead, and don't grab my face like that. Now, how you come in here calm like that, and then now you start acting like a boogie monster?
That's a mystery.
Yeah, it's not a mystery. Or whatever you just said. So we got chattering, okay? So chatter. What's the chatter? Okay? Because again, that's making me think about this too. Because this what's the chatter energy? If that's a clone of my sister, my play sister, my place, this is somebody that I was really just close with growing up. If this auntie I'm talking about used to babysit her son. It's almost like favorites gives out to people that this aunt was able to babysit their children. I ended up being an at-home mom, so I didn't need nobody to babysit my children, or else my children probably would have went there too. That's where I would have felt safest before I knew all this, right? But this person could have a thing for, or more of a connection with this person because they traded money before. You see what I'm saying? But there's some chattering here. I feel like this is the forever young version, but somebody is getting older and they're getting sickly looking. And somebody also could be just keeping you alive. Because I'm hearing something about somebody keeping a woman alive to keep her sister alive. So they may have enough. These people favorite. It was something I was watching and source said that's it right there. That you know how they favor and they said a name that sounded like this auntie's name, the ones that she had or her children. So this could be somebody that only had children in the underworld. Or they could be talking about the people favor this person because she was the person that had the most amount of children around her most time. And these people might have something for children, whether it's good or bad. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So these are like people that like to watch children for whatever reason. Okay. Maybe again, because we all used to be over there watching TV, playing and stuff. And like in the 80s, we played outside and everything more and more and more. But then like in the 90s, those kids, they just used to watch TV all day. You know what I'm saying? They used to watch TV. We used to go over there and watch TV all the time. So it could be something about the mental too. Okay. This is like some kind of, I don't know, everybody's being played or programmed. No matter how high you are in this, whatever this is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, whoa, do anybody know that everybody's selling everything short? And then look, if some of these certain people ain't of my grandfathers, and this is the connection to our tie to the soil, and then it's time to clean that shit up. So somebody could be trying to make it seem like I'm the one that's out or I'm not the one. But they knew something about me, and that's why somebody's acting funny, I think, in my situation. All right? And it's no offense. It's just either or. You see what I'm saying? All right? So again, we got a trap here. There could be a trap, okay? Something is sad, not sad news, because somebody could be trying to leave you with something that's already ruined. Do you hear what I'm saying? All right. So we got a trap here, okay? With these people chattering, they could be trying to trap you or get you to take the bait or take something over that is because somebody just can't handle something, okay? They chose wrong. The whole thing is in a disarray. It seemed like here, all right. And these people could be chattering about this, okay? Now, mind you, in the Bible, there is some people that come and they're supposed to be coming with a sharp sickle or something and collect something. I think it has something to do with Moses, so that these people can take it into the wilderness or take it with them for the next 40 years, right? So this could be your blood or my blood. You see what I'm saying? This could be what they did already here. So all the people that's in these faculties or whatever, these may not even be the original people of this lineage. And they just gutted this motherfucker out. Like your lineage could go all the way back all this time, right? And the last time it was really in order was when a grandfather or another person or something was in charge. But now, like all the other people, the new people or all of the plants, their children are taking over. And so it's lost its stability here. All right. So we got the houses in the reverse, and then we got a dark hole. A dark hole, something could be a trap. I don't know. This something is being heavily enlightened on the door here. And the door being in reverse. Okay. Like somebody don't want you to do something or come back or whatever this is, okay? We also got the wand energy here with this, the wand era, okay? There's something like this here, okay? Where this person is like, trying to tell this lady to go do something. And this person with this blood, she got more blood on her. Well, they both got red dresses on, but they letting us see more of her dress, okay? This person is telling somebody to go do something, but somebody could have heard some. This reporter of the bloodline could have heard something that somebody said right here, and then they could be like, nah, okay, y'all ain't getting nothing with this because I feel like, this could be an older woman that also likes to have sex with younger girls, okay, from the line, whether they are a part of the real part of the line or not. We're not talking about the people that, like I said, we can go knock on their door or pick up the phone and call them right now. These are other clones and other versions of them that's not in the Truman Show. The only people that we can probably pick up and find here is in the people that's in the Truman Show. That's attached to these addresses of your family members that you last remember their last address. No, we're talking about the people that's in the outskirts or outer space or outer skirts. All right. This is what we're talking about right now. Okay. And you probably haven't seen these people ever in your life. If they zero generationers, for me, that would be people born before the 80s or whatever, when I allegedly was born. Right. And then for somebody else, this could be the first generationers, and you haven't seen those original people that you got pictures of you in the 80s. You have not been celebrating with these people. They got taken out the Truman Show in the 80s, and they were moved somewhere else, and they spent their life doing something there. So the versions of your family that you could pick up the phone and call right now is not the same people in some of these families that was there in the 80s. The people in the 80s could have been plants, or either these people that's here now are plants. Either way. Some of the it could only be one family member for somebody. It could be 10 family members for somebody else. But some of these people are not the same ones. And these are the ones that's getting pissed off and going into their little underground bunkers and seeing if they can shoot you up with some STD or something in the middle of the night because they're mad at you because you're talking about something, or they may be feeling naked or exposed. But it's like, how did you know that you was naked? Your ass is watching me. It's just what it is. So how would you know to combat or to come do this to this person unless y'all is listening to this person? Okay? You have to realize some of these can be radio heads. They don't have to pick up the phone with the type of work that they do. They get messaging systems through their dome. This is something that science is talking about could be taking root in the future. But you better know, if they're talking about in 30 years from now, somebody's using it now. They're just tweaking it and playing with it. In 30 years, they're going to just let us know, yeah, we've been using it. But the shit could have been being used 30 years ago with us, with a small group of people to test it out, right? And now they're using it with another larger group. And then by the time they bring it out to us on the media 20 years from now, everybody is already going to be able to communicate, not without your phone, but in your dome. How many people, you might not have that much of an active life, your phone don't ring that much. If you don't have that much of an active life, they already probably using you for this particular study. That's why everybody, you feel like people be coming towards you, or you can feel their energy. They're unrequitedly putting all their, like, coming to you like a confessional, right? But then they're not letting you respond, or you're not in your conscious awareness to be able to respond. These could be people trying to force you to take their apologies serious, or they could be asking you, can they go into certain accounts of yours that you may not even know that you have. It's shit like this, okay? It's like highway robbery, or these are the highways and byways in the Bible that God is talking about, how you might be hanging with these people and you think that y'all know about technology under the earth, on the earth, even with NASA. But some of these motherfuckers is too advanced. They too advanced. And you wonder why you so crazy about this person. It's advanced. You understand? There's nothing natural. Nothing is natural no more. Like the I feel like the love thing that they was pissed off or fantasy, whatever this about me and my person when we were younger, it might have been all real on my side, but maybe he was AI. I don't know. Or maybe it was a legit, both we did love each other like that as childhood lovers. Okay. But that could have been the last of the real shit right there. If they trying to redo this story again for another 40-year run, it's fake. It's all forced. It's all manipulated. It's all, nobody's making choices or decisions on their own. It's going to have a lot of people in despair very soon, very quickly. Okay. Once they realize what they've done. Okay. Yeah, we got the banquet here. All right. So there's some kind of banquet, or somebody might want to send you some flowers or something like this. Or this has something to do with fresh cut flowers. All right. Somebody shouldn't have took a leap of faith towards these flowers, or somebody shouldn't have made these forever flowers. These could be feminine energies that do things throughout the garden. Okay. They particularly wouldn't like the Alice or the queen, or the Alice, the person. Okay. They click together, they work together, they nourish each other in the bed of the garden that they grow in. They sing together like on Alice in Wonderland with the bread and butterflies and the flowers, especially the month of June. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so I had all my children in the month of June, actually, right? And then we got 9 with the basket of cut flowers. So I don't know, somebody could have been doing this as a gift to you. Okay. Some of these people might, I was thinking about all those girls with tarot doing forever flowers. This has to represent something like that. Like I told you, I got to be moving this stuff out the way for a reason. People say, you stupid. That was a gift for you or something. We were trying to sneak. Why? God is not sneaking shit. Like, why would you have to do that? Like, something, I was just hearing that something about the foliage or blood on the leaves. Okay. So with the world card energy, there could be blood on the leaves or the snake heads that's wrapped around that girl on the world card energy. Those could be the brooding vipers that hate the girl and they're striking her. They maybe even struck her so many times that she is immune to whatever their venom is. Do you see what I'm saying? She can't even tell when she's getting hit up anymore, right? Okay, so somebody could be that could be the ring. Somebody could have took your husband and gave you a new ring of women around you to handle you, right? With the who run the world girls energy. So there's these little girls and women and all these other people that are running the world, but the world is the most sacred energy here. But there's some blood on these people. They've been doing something, blood money, side jobs, taking something from this woman, right? Maybe even her 2 wands. Those are her wands. She's not supposed to have to worry about them 2 wands dipping in anything else. They're not supposed to be going from her cup to somebody else's cup. Maybe they're jealous about who my 2 wands was, because the world card energy is holding 2 antennas or 2 wands in her hand. To me, it represents a phallic energy. Y'all hear somebody speeding past? All right. To introduce different phallic energy, like I could have been protected all this time because that's just how it goes. All right. But somebody could have tried to change something here. Okay. To try to make, because I'll be thinking like if somebody's in utero, it's like a baby being in there listening to tarot or listening to anything. It's like getting used to voices, right? Who your caretakers are going to be or something like this once you get out, right? Sitting in that fluid or that amniotic fluid, just listening, not really doing much. What can you do? You're a baby in the womb. What else can you do but sleep and burp and fart and you know what I'm saying? And eat, you're not going nowhere too far up in nobody's womb. All right. Now somebody could be keeping the child in the womb too long. It could be a reason for this, or it may not be. That's just in some type of non-growth. Because imagine somebody being in a baby being in the womb for, instead of 40 months, 40 years. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. So we have something about a child here. Okay. Don't take the leap. I mean, they shouldn't take the leap of faith and say that you was their child here. All right. Like I said, somebody could be trying to send you flowers instead of keeping you in the foliage or something like this. There could be evidence in the kitchen here about something. Okay. Of what somebody was doing here. Okay. But like I said, the forever flowers, these could be people that they gave your kundalini fluid to or brain fluid to. So these people could be kind of like you, but they could have got single in their eye and they could have went and only worried about how to get your stuff to empower them. They wasn't thinking about how to bring it back to their queen or to the, or they could put you in the energy of a child. So they're like, oh, we need this support so we can take care of this child or something. Like all these women could be getting child support to take care of you instead of somebody seeing that you a grown ass woman. You might even be 13 years. You could be, that could mean that for somebody could be 43, right? And you could take care of your own damn self. All right, but they say that you 13 because that's when you first started waking up late, or you're a late bloomer. And so all these women are swearing that they're taking care of you, but they're not. They're just taking from you. It's something about this, y'all. Okay, people run the world. People is stealing or trying to run the world into the fucking ground is what I get. We got the black book. So somebody could be saying that they're going to expose. Hold on one second. This child. Hold on, Goose. Hold on, y'all.
Mom.
What?